Hi, the SI meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Wednesday, January 11th. Quite an interesting weather situation for the next few days. We have a significant rain event coming tonight where anywhere from 1 to 1.5 inches or so can fall throughout the Mid-Atlantic region. And then a strong cold frontal system will blast through the region early Friday, and it could be accompanied by some snow shower activity, maybe even a quick shot at a quick coating of snow early in the morning on Friday in parts of the Mid-Atlantic region. And then Friday afternoon, winds could gust past 40 miles per hour as that cold air blasts into the region, and it'll stay cold right through the upcoming weekend. Well, let's get to the latest surface map. First of all, we have this developing storm over the Tennessee Valley here, and this will take a general track towards the Mid-Atlantic coast and then right up along the eastern part of the New England area. And we'll get a soaking rain here in the Mid-Atlantic region from late this afternoon. It'll first arrive in Washington, D.C., anywhere from mid to late afternoon, and then late afternoon to early evening across the Philadelphia region, and a couple hours later in New York. And for the most part, tonight will be the rainy part of this event, and a soaking rain, again, with an inch or more in most parts of the Mid-Atlantic region. Now, there can be some snow later on tonight, significant snow later on tonight across western New England and northern New England, right from late tonight through much of tomorrow. And even at the onset of this storm, there'll be enough cold air later on this afternoon and early tonight across places like northeastern Pennsylvania that there could be a period of snow and sleet in the Poconos, for example, and to places north and east for several hours at the onset of the storm. Now, meanwhile, farther to the west, you have this strong Arctic front, and that will play a major role in our weather on Friday. Here's the latest radar loop. Lots of precipitation already just to our south and west. It's moving now into southwestern Virginia. Again, Washington can experience some rain from mid-afternoon on, and very late in the afternoon it could reach the Philadelphia region, and then early tonight across New York City. Basically from Washington to New York, it'll be a soaker tonight with an inch to an inch and a half of rain, or even a little bit more as you go a little bit farther to the north, closer to New York City. There may be some sunshine very early this morning, but the clouds will thicken up quickly over the next few hours. Well, let's walk through the series of events. First of all, we'll look at the GFS forecast map for tonight, and then tomorrow morning, tomorrow night, and Friday morning. By this evening, the rain will have already moved into the Washington, D.C. area and throughout much of the Philadelphia region on its way to New York City. And again, there's this little dip in the isotherm right here that shows cold air entrenched here in northeastern PA. And again, there can be a period of snow or sleet in the Poconos, for example, and to places north and east for several hours at the onset of the storm. For the most part here from New York City down to Philly and Washington, it'll be all in the form of rain. There is one low center headed towards the Ohio Valley, but a secondary low over here headed for the Mid-Atlantic coastal region. Meanwhile, cold air is pressing eastward across the western Great Lakes at this time later on this evening. Now, by tomorrow morning, the rain will be winding down here in the Mid-Atlantic region, probably already over by rush hour in the D.C. area, and not long after that, it'll be winding down across Philadelphia and New York, and then the sun may actually break out tomorrow afternoon, and we'll have unseasonably mild conditions once again. Temperatures could very well jump well up into the 50s throughout the Mid-Atlantic region tomorrow afternoon. It's not out of the question that 60 degrees is seen in some parts of the Mid-Atlantic region tomorrow afternoon after this rain pulls out and some clearing begins. Now, by tomorrow night, that rain will be long gone. In fact, it'll be snowing up in Maine for much of the day tomorrow as that storm rolls up the New England coast, and we'll be focusing our attention on this cold blast moving in through the Ohio Valley by this time tomorrow night and on the doorstep of Pennsylvania and West Virginia as this low over the Great Lakes kicks off some strong winds and some snow squalls over the Great Lakes later on tomorrow night into the early part of Friday. Now, as this front moves into the Mid-Atlantic region early Friday, it could be quite active, and there very well could be some snow shower activity associated with it early in the morning on Friday, maybe even an outside chance of a quick coating in some parts of the Mid-Atlantic region, and then winds Friday afternoon will gust past 40 miles per hour. Here's the GFS map for Friday morning, and again, a very active Arctic frontal passage early Friday. There can be a burst of snow in parts of the Mid-Atlantic region very late Thursday night, maybe 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, early Friday morning, and just in time for the morning rush hour. There even could be a quick burst of snow across Philadelphia, anywhere from D.C. up to New York City. And then the winds will be the big picture during the afternoon, very strong. As the cold air comes in, temperatures will probably hold steady during the afternoon or even drop through the 30s as winds pick up to 40 miles per hour or so, with another occasional snow shower along with a mixture of sun and clouds during the afternoon. But a very active cold frontal passage early Friday, and we'll have to monitor that for the possibility of a quick burst of snow as that front moves through. And then over the weekend, it'll be very cold for the weekend compared to what we've had. In fact, temperatures overnight by, let's say, Sunday night into a Monday morning could very well drop into the teens in many parts of the Mid-Atlantic region, as it'll be quite a change to an Arctic air mass for the upcoming weekend. Well, that's it for now. I'm the SI meteorologist, Paul Dorian.